The linebacker room, we have a battle. The battle for the linebacker spot is not necessarily who's going to make the roster. We kind of know pretty much who's going to make the roster, but the battle there is more so playing time. It's more so playing time at linebacker. So let's get into it. What's up? What's happening? What is popping? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another great edition of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, why? Stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first one is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link is to shop the official Simone with the Sports merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the fly or die crew neck that I've been rocking lately, and I'm rocking today. This comes in black, white, and green, so shop that before the season. And lastly, guys, shop my Fanatics affiliate link down below for all the best officially licensed gear of all your favorite sports teams, including the Birds. But y'all, make sure you have your notification bells on, because the videos are coming like boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to miss a video or a live stream, so go ahead, turn that on. You know what I'm saying? That don't cost you nothing. I know a lot of stuff be costing, but the notifications is free. But y'all, what is up? I'm saying, do y'all remember me? Like, hey, it's been a while since I've been on Eagles side of YouTube, so it's like, what's going on, y'all? Where have y'all been? Like, how have y'all been doing? The off season is so I hate the off season, y'all. I hate just this time in sports, like the summertime period, like just baseball and boring vibes. Like, what? I freaking hate it here. Like, what? It's been so long since I've been able to talk about the Birds, because y'all, I'm not about to just talk to y'all about nothing. Like, one thing I'm not gonna do, if it ain't nothing going on, I'm not about to just make a video about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it hasn't been anything going on, as you guys know, so I haven't made an Eagles video in a long time. But we are approaching training camp, and y'all, I just really want to get back to football season. Like, what? I hate it here. I hate it here with no football. So freaking bored. Like, it's Thursday night. I should be piped up watching the game right now. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing on TV. The TV is freaking black. And I don't have, like, I enjoy watching baseball, but I don't have any of those packages. So the only baseball games I get are Sunday night baseball, Friday night baseball, because I do have Apple TV. So most days, y'all, I'm just bored. Like, there's nothing to watch. Like, I hate it here. But y'all, I'm going to get into this video, but you guys know, first of all, if you want the training camp stuff, go ahead, fast forward a little bit. But I got some stuff to talk to y'all about, because I haven't talked to my Birds people in a minute. Y'all know my Birds people, like, we connect on another level. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a minute since I talked to y'all. Like, y'all, we gotta talk a little bit, because y'all know, some of y'all know, if you watched my prior video, I've never been to the Lincoln Financial Field. I've never seen the Eagles play at home. I've only seen the Eagles play on the road. So I've seen the Eagles in Atlanta, and I've seen the Eagles at FedEx Field. I think it's still called FedEx Field, where Washington plays. Yeah, I think it's still called FedEx Field. So I've only seen the Eagles. Get off me, bruh. Get off me. Like, what? My little pom-pom's trying to grab me. Y'all, I missed the season, bruh. Remember I used to do my pom-poms on Victory Monday? But anyway, let me get back to it. So I've never seen the Eagles at home, because y'all, none of my friends watch sports. You know what I'm saying? So they're not just going to pay money to go to Philadelphia with me and go to a game, because I'm not going to, y'all know I live in Atlanta. I'm not going to Philadelphia by myself. Like, who I'm gonna turn up with, like, you know what I'm saying? I just be by myself now. So I gotta convince somebody to go to Philadelphia with me. The reason why I've seen the Eagles on the road is because I live in Atlanta, so I can go to the Atlanta, when they're at Atlanta, I can go here. And then at FedEx Field, all my family lives in Maryland, and a lot of them are Washington fans, so I can go, you know, they'll be like, yeah, let's go to a game in Washington, D.C. I wanna see the Eagles play at home. So this season, the Eagles are playing Pittsburgh at Philly, at home. So my mom is a Pittsburgh fan. So about 2 months ago, I was like, Ma, let's go to the Eagles-Steelers game. Y'all, my mama is y'all think I'm crazy. My mama is a crazy Steelers fan. Y'all think I'm crazy? Like, y'all think I'm a crazy Eagles fan? No. Y'all haven't seen crazy. That's for another day. If y'all want that story time, that's for another day. But y'all, so me and my mom agreed. We were like, okay, we're gonna go to Philly. We're gonna go Eagles Steelers, lit, boom, boom, boom. So I'm looking at tracking ticket prices and all that, and I'm like, okay, looking at the ticket prices now I've seen a really big price drop in the tickets, y'all. The ticket prices. So I'm messaging my mama like, when we getting our tickets? Because y'all, it's July. We got to get tickets. We got to get a flight. We got to get a hotel. We got to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to start figuring that out. And now she's playing, talking about, I'm not paying to see Pittsburgh lose. The Eagles got a really good team this year, and Pittsburgh gonna suck. So why I'm gonna pay all that money and sit up there to see my team lose? I'm like, Ma, first of all, you already agreed we were gonna go. Second of all, how do you know your team gonna lose? Like, it's no guarantee. Like, y'all got a good coach. Mike Tomlin could very much out-coach. He coaches up his talent. But y'all, anyway, basically I'm pissed and I'm spinning because I'm like, what game am I going to go to? Like, I was banking on going to Steelers, Eagles. Nobody want to go with me, y'all. Nobody want to go with me to the league. So I'm trying to figure out, what am I gonna do? Y'all, I have to go to an Eagles game this season. YOLO, you only live once. You know what I'm saying? And right now, when my pockets is right, I got to capitalize. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where my pocket's going to be next year or the year after that. Oh, y'all, basically, I'm stressed. A lot's been going on. I just got to get to the darn link, y'all. And I might have to end up going by myself, which is going to be depressing. But whatever. It is what it is. But, y'all, I'm so sorry. Like I said, it's been a minute since I kicked it with y'all. So I'm sorry I had that whole monologue in the beginning. But let's get into these training camp battles, because, y'all, I'm so excited for this season. And I think this is one of the seasons where we have battles all over the field at training camp. Like, usually at training camp, it's only like a battle here, a battle there, like a few battles you're interested in. But there's so many battles like this season. So in this video, we're just going to get into a couple of them. My favorite battle, like the battle I'm looking forward to the most, is the cornerback position, because we just have so many players that's going to be battling for a few spots at cornerback. Then the running back is a little bit interesting to me. We got battles that's going to be on the defensive line, offensive line, wide receiver, and linebacker. But let's talk about and start with, in this video, let's start with the wide receiver. So we'll build up. So in this video, we're just going to be wide receiver, linebacker, and cornerback. So on wide receiver, we already know it would be A.J. Brown, Smitty, Quez Watkins, and Pascal are going to lock up those 4 spots. But the question is, will we be keeping 1 or 2 more wide receivers on the 53-man roster? So are we going to carry 5 receivers or 6 this year? So we know those are 4 lock guys. And honestly, Jalen REAGOR, y'all, is probably going to get locked up for a spot. He's probably the front runner for the 5th spot. Or even, I mean, if we do carry 6 wide receivers, then he would definitely be locked up, because, y'all, he's our first-round pick. We're not giving up. Howie's already made it clear he's not giving up on a first-round pick. And his contract, it just makes more sense for us contract-wise to keep him than to just straight up cut him. So unless we're trading him, it doesn't make sense for us salary cap-wise to straight up cut him. And honestly, y'all, he could be better at the number 5 receiver spot because with way less pressure, because last season we got to remember that he was coming in at basically wide receiver 2. So now he's going to be bumped down to wide receiver 5. He could honestly be way better with less pressure. Behind him, Greg Ward, y'all, which is a big question mark, because Doug Peterson loved Greg Ward down. But it don't look like Nick Sirianni and this little new campaign really love Greg Ward. So in 2020, he had 53 catches for 419 yards. But in 2021, he only had 7 catches for 95 yards. He was used way less. So he's kind of a question mark. If we do keep 6 wide receivers, maybe Greg Ward. But if we keep 5, I don't see Greg Ward. Then we have John Hightower. He spent basically all last season on the practice squad, so he's given practice squad again. Then we have Britton Covey. Now, Britton Covey was one of our undrafted free agents out of Utah. He was a special teams specialist in college. He averaged 25 yards per kick return at Utah, and he averaged 12 yards per punt return, which is really good. Would we keep him to be a special teams ace? Because, you know, our special teams unit, our kicking and punt return unit was not very strong last season. So that's definitely a big up for Britton Covey when he's trying to battle it out. And then Devin Allen. Devin Allen, our track star. He's a runner. He's a track star. But y'all, Devin Allen, to be real, I mean, speed is a big thing, but he hasn't played organized football since 2016. And his real last season of real football was at Oregon in 2014. So it's really given, like I said, Jalen REAGOR is definitely the top spot. Then Greg Ward, Hightower. Britton Covey is really a wild card because, like I said, he was a special teams ace in college, and that's could be big for us because we do need someone to step up there. But moving on to the linebacker room. The linebacker room, we have a battle. The battle for the linebacker spot is not necessarily who's going to make the roster. We kind of know pretty much who's going to make the roster, but the battle there is more so playing time. It's more so playing time at linebacker. So let's get into it. So TJ Edwards. So last season, after we benched Eric Wilson, finally, TJ Edwards played 95% of the snaps in the second half of the season, and he played really well. So there's no question that TJ Edwards is going to be a lock for a roster spot. The question is play time, snaps, because we did add Kaiser White, who seems like he's going to be a weak side linebacker for us. He had a career year last year with the Chargers. He had 144 tackles. He had 2 interceptions, 3 pass breakups, a tackle for a loss. He had a career year. He's on a 1-year deal trying to really boom and go on and get a major contract well, not major, like a big contract. Not like a Tyreek Hill major contract, but he's trying to get a big contract, and he's definitely a lock for the roster. Nakobe Dean is definitely a lock for the roster, our 3rd round pick. The big question around him was injuries, but y'all, he played in OTAs. He's expected to play at training camp. The only thing holding him back is him being a rookie, and just how fast is he going to adjust to the NFL level. Then we have Davion Taylor. Davion Taylor, y'all, is coming into year 3. He did participate at OTAs, and he's coming into year 3, and we knew when we drafted him out of Colorado that he was going to be a project, but he hasn't had that time to develop because of injuries. Last season, he got injured a few games into the season, so that really set him back, and he just can't really seem to catch a break. So behind him, we have Sean Bradley, who we know has been doing really well on special teams for us. And then Christian Ellis and Jacoby Stevens are those bottom guys. So like I said, the top guys, TJ Edwards, Kaiser White, Nakobe Dean. You could say Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley. Feel like they're pretty much locks. But the question is playtime. Those guys are really at training camp battling to be the top dude, not necessarily lock up a spot. But y'all, where the drama come in is at cornerback, and this is where I'm gonna be looking the most. Now, these guys are battling for spots, okay? So we know locked up, we have Darius Slay, James Bradbury, and Avonte Maddox. Now, the question is, again, after those guys, how many spots? Are we keeping 2 more? Are we gonna carry 5 cornerbacks? Are we gonna carry 6 cornerbacks? Or are we going to carry 7 cornerbacks? That is a question, because we have a lot of cornerbacks right now. We have 90 players right now. That has to get trimmed down to 53. So we know Zech McPherson is pretty much a lock. Zech McPherson was going to start before we got James Bradbury as a free agent. So Zech McPherson is definitely a lock. So the question is, after Zech McPherson, how many more guys are we going to keep? Because Zech McPherson was our starting backup, and when he did have to play, he held his own. He was also good on special teams as well. Behind him, we have Tay Gowan. Tay Gowan has the best size, y'all, out of all the backup cornerback roles, because a lot of these guys are built like slot corners and want to get pushed into an outside corner role when you're built like a slot. You know what I'm saying? So get in the slot. So Tay Gowan, y'all, we got him in the Zach Ertz trade. He's coming into year 2. He has 2 games of experience last season. Then behind him, Josiah Scott, who we traded for last May with the Jags. He had 13 games of experience, 90 on defensive snaps, 171 special teams snaps. He's definitely a slot corner and a special teams guy. He appeared in 13 games for us last season. Then we have Jimmy Moreland, former Washington Commander, former guy who picked off Carson Wentz. Let's see if he can do that again. So he has 37 games and 10 starts under his belt, and he's definitely a slot corner guy. He was drafted in 2019. So you see we have a lot of slot guys. Zech McPherson and Tay Gowan are really the only guys built for the outside. So many guys, y'all. Then we have Kerry Vincent, former Bronco. He's headed into year 2. Former LSU player. Then we have Matt McCain, who spent most of the time last season on the practice squad. We would release him, re-sign him from the Broncos, release him, re-sign him. He's headed into year 2 as well. And then we have Craig James. And then we have a slew of undrafted free agents in Josh Blackwell, Josh Joby, Mario Goodrich. So the big question is, how many freaking cornerbacks are we keeping? Because we have so many cornerbacks, y'all. We have so many cornerbacks. So the question is, how many are we going to keep? And the cornerback position is definitely the one I'm interested in the most in training camp, because that's going to be a fight, because it's a lot of those guys. And like I said, I'm still interested in we're going to talk about some more competition. Like I said, training camp starts the 26th. But a lot of these positions is more so them battling for playing time. So like running back, that's a battle for playing time. The defensive line, that's a battle for playing time. Offensive line, that's a battle for playing time. Linebacker, playing time. But somewhere like cornerback and wide receiver, they're battling really for roster spots. So that'll be interesting. But y'all, let me know what you think. And y'all, I'm sorry I had my long venting session at the beginning of the video. But like I said, I haven't talked to y'all in a minute, so I had to catch y'all up on what I had going on. But y'all, we're going to be talking a lot more birds soon. Like I said, training camp is about to start, so we have a lot to talk about. But yeah, let me know what you want to see on my next video. If you made it this far, hashtag what's up down below. But y'all, make sure you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Check out the links down below. And until I talk to you guys next time, bye.